Bro, they gave me an L, bro. I'm gonna be kind of angry. Pretty angry. Okay. I might do this. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible too. Come on. Garbage. Wait, hold on. What is it? 4 and then 4. I might have to. I'm not gonna do the full thing. I'm gonna just do up to the probably 15. At halfback? Interesting. No, so yeah, I'm getting some snow right now. Hold on. Okay. Flash. Give me Tammy. One more. Okay, team of the week. Okay. That's going for coins though. How much is it though? I can get a present. How much is Ultimo? 56? Yeah. Okay. That's like 4 large presents now. 5, whatever. Fine. Are they auctioning you? Okay, yeah. I would just sell them all at once. Come on, bro. 2 more, come on. Bro! Yeah, Maddie, you're ugly, bro. I'm sorry. Wait, what's this? I'm not gonna do. What? Ooh, I'm definitely doing that. For sure. Ah. Let me see. What was it, like 140? I ain't got enough. Come on. Butter bean. What is it? Bro, I don't... Hold on. I don't want to do that. Okay. I need like 6 more thousand. Oh. Come on, please, bro. Okay. Even though am I right? Can I put him out of position if I? He's probably going for a lot. What? I don't think he can even come. See, I don't. I'm just doing it. And he's going for 172, so yeah. That'll be my last time doing it. Where the hell the team at? Alright. Let me see who I can get. Come on, Madden. Thank you. Oh, they do have a Terry McLaurin. Dang, I should have sold that tackle. I could use it though. I can't even catch it. Hey. Sorry, Marvin Jones. Wait, does it give me a refund for? Okay, yeah, it does. It's not auctionable. No, it's not. It's auctionable. I was about to say. This thing Aaron Rodgers still has been sold, so yeah, we good. I'm gonna get the full tea. Alright, now I need some of these options to sell. Wait, 192? Yes, sir. It's T, baby. Yeah, bro, I gotta get from bro. Take this from bro. I ain't gonna lie. 96? It's T, baby. Wait, is it 2? It's 3. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's not the show that. No, I'm not going to.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, this is your playoffs? Oh, yeah. I like it.
On first down, Manning.
Come on now. Oh, my gosh, man. Okay, I like it.
It's Young. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Manning. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall.
Oh, why is it? Okay.
Caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Brandon Brandon Marshall, 57 yards. And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Smith to return it.
Don't kick it to 91 speeds on the Smith now. Come on now.
They have it up to the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
They'll run with Gibson. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to drop this one down.
For AG.
Eluding the tackle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game,
and guard AG.
His running game too. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The blocks. Oh my gosh, bro.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a very good return as he takes
I like this
all
a
the way
lot.
up to the
I like
35-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Come on, bro.
And that is incomplete.
So many times we see teams
Don't give me this ball
to
back.
lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Manning going to throw. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went to...
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. After 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Manning.
Denzel. Bro.
Left side and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Throwing is Manning. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Let's go, Chase.
To eat this one as down he goes. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Manning.
Let's go, Jonathan.
Got him again. Jonathan Allen providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory.
Bye-bye.
So it had to be very frustrating.
It's T, baby.
The scoreboard here can't do it again.
You nailed it.
And this is caught inside the 5.
Come on, Madden. Good tackle.
Enemy territory. A huge play there for Washington.
If I would have bullied that, that would have been a touchdown. I don't know how I lied that. I just had to show his throw power.
They'll try to run with Gibson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. Excellent.
I can score in 2 plays too, bro.
On the touchdown run. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Oh, they flip it to
Bro, I
the
didn't even
kicker.
click
He
this,
looks
bro.
like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted.
Oh, yeah, Taylor.
Turn as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Good tackle.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the
Let's go, LT.
They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down. and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big connection on that one. 39 yards.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Let's go, Montez.
And he will go down. Sack back
Let him up.
at the 38. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Manning. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down at 5. To throw is Manning. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Play action. Manning. Back in the end zone.
Let's go.
Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Manning again.
Oh
And
my
he's
God.
got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Calvin Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. The final shot before the break for Herbert. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it, and they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Herbert now. And that'll be
That's to the
incomplete.
possession, but
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Are you talking to me?
Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
Don't worry about it.
Flush to his right.
Nigga, what are you doing?
He'll have a first down past the 40. And Herbert going to slide to his stop, and he has a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach
going to,
quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Herbert on first down now. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Herbert slings this deep from the gun.
Oh, my gosh.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example
I'm not talking to you.
on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times. Because
hey,
he
Debo.
trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Looking
for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And Washington has made this a one-score game. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
second down, another carry for Jackson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing is Manning on third down. He finds his man complete. It's Young. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. They run on first down with Jackson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. To throw, it's Manning. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7.
You might as well take the field goal because you're not getting a touchdown. And you're not keeping this ball the rest of the game.
They'll run on first down. Jackson. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. At the 7-yard line. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. They'll run again with Jackson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Here's Smith to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. At their own 24-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't it?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start here with Jackson. He can't get him down. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Manning looking to throw it. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm not mad at that game. I mean, I started off slow. I would have started off on a higher note, and I definitely feel like I would have had that game, but anyway.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Started, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Thank you.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Mariota on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right
Come on now.
Oh,
Let's go, Denzel.
Coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Herbert.
What is a touchdown?
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
I got possession.
Diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. A huge play there for Washington. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Gibson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half. Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability
Dang
to
it,
take
bro. Good tackle. That was a touchdown.
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal.
Calvin.
And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Calvin Johnson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. Complete. It's Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield, Mariota going for Metcalf on the deep.
That's mine. Let's go.
Let's
go, Denzel.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0.
Hello.
Of course they
Hello. Oh, if you blind. Oh, okay, we did that.
Okay. Right?
Go, Antonio.
Getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game, it'd be ideal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run. It's Gibson.
The blocks. Let's go. Let's go, AG. The blocks, O-line.
Touchdown, Washington.
Good game. Where are you rolling now? Come on, bro.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
Okay. You Cowboy fan, sure. Washington fan, so let's get it. I definitely gotta go extra hard in the.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go, AG.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On first down, right back to Gibson. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Yes, sir. It's T, baby.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
You. Let's go.
Right side.
It's T, baby. Stop playing.
Washington. Terry McLaurin, 79 yards. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after.
Well, you better get out that mag cause I'm gonna torch you all again. I promise. I promise you that.
Washington will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara.
Go.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off play action. Romo.
A good move.
Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Alvin Kamara, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point good by Prater. That will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Jackson now to return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Herbert off of play action.
Let's go, Jonnu.
To his tight end, it's Jonnu Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. These two teams all tied after one.
Amazing.
On 1st and 10,
the block. Jude, bro.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A carry for Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Play action. It's Herbert. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field.
And that guard that boy Terry McLaurin, I'm telling you.
Receiver moving left to right and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
After the sack on 1st down, Herbert looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Oh, this is a touchdown right here, watch. Watch.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off
to
the coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Let's go! Come on, get it! No! That was good deep.
This is going to be intercepted.
Dang it, bro. I wish you would do it a little more like.
No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket.
If I could have had control of Calvin a little more earlier, then that would have been a catch. But
don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Let's go, Dion.
To Kamara. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now a play fake, and it's Romo.
Let's go, Montez. Sweat him up.
He will go down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
One more D. One more stop. One more stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Bro, oh my gosh, bro. You just looking at the ball, bro. You just looking at the ball. Should have been an INT, my boy. You good now? Like 13.
On 1st down, it's Romo. Steps away to his left.
Yeah, Chase Young is missing Tony Romo. Okay.
Winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Romo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Good read, though.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll fake the handoff. Now Romo. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Welcome back.
You better score here. I'm telling you.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And the half will begin with a touchback. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back him up 5.
What you doing, bro?
Clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
Bye-bye. Okay, I guess I got it. Okay. That's not how I wanted to win that game, but I mean, hey.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game.
I really hope that's not your team.
Let's get right to it. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
There's no way, bro. There's no way.
Trask now looks to throw on first down. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. And
that was probably wrong mode for you, bro.
Taking it in from 24 yards out. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here comes Marquez Stevenson. Oh, a miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And
don't do that, bro.
On the lateral, it's a loose ball. Oh, a
take the ball.
Miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out.
Take the ball. Don't do that. Don't do that.
And the way that you coach these things, you
I'm only gonna
sure
rush one person too,
the
like
return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery.
Oh my gosh.
But he
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Oh, that was sweet. Touchdown, Washington.
Great job.
Antonio Gibson, 82. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown.
I'm not quitting. Okay. I mean, this is a lot of XP for me. So if you don't quit, then that's fine by me. But I mean, I might put up 100 just to let you know. Like, just saying.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions,
I'm gonna barely
2
play
turnovers.
defense here. I'm gonna blitz a lot of people so you better get the ball off, but
to go a little bit deeper,
I'm gonna barely play coverage. Oh, you're running. Why would you run the ball? Oh, here, you want to run it? Then
I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Alright, I got you.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run here with Mason. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Throwing, Trask. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by a former Cowboy, Deion Sanders. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And Hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie
It's
year.
T, baby.
That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington.
That's where we are.
Terry McLaurin, 64 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
All right. I'm gonna let you score. You feel me? I just can't let you
this lead is already
score all the time
because
because like,
they better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And
all
he's
right,
going to be taken
I am run
down
committing.
Inside the 10,
So
about the 8-yard line.
send somebody on the street in this door. I'll run committing. Do not run the ball. And do not run a slant. Run a street.
Can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Bro, just throw the ball when you hike it.
Passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
Throw there, but that's going to
It's
wind
okay.
up
I
incomplete.
know.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off,
Same thing, one
trust
committee.
his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
There you go. I mean, come on. Come on.
The tight end. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. 10.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Trey McKinney, 92 yards. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier,
Oh my.
they feel great about that guy.
Did I block
Likewise,
that?
for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
Or you just missed that? I don't even know. Nah, they would have told me if I blocked it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Herbert.
Really, bro?
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 40.
And that's a great example.
I do not want to throw a pick this game either. Like,
You
what?
and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And this one is incomplete.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
I'm going to just play deep with Rashawn Taylor. I'm working
Throwing
with it now.
again, Trask on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
He's got McKinney complete to his tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Don't run play action either.
Chase Young, just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
I'm about to rush with Chase.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
Okay.
Past the 20. Sheds off the tackle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Trey McKinney with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flank. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
You just kick it regular, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. He's going to go up top again.
Bro, what kind of throw was that?
And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, and he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Trask. He's got his tight end over the middle. That's McKinney. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he must be on the field.
Bro, like, there's no way you can't catch it, bro. Like, his players are so terrible. Like, that's a
understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Calvin Johnson there to make the grab. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you... And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out.
Another day, he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. To try again after the sack. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Chase Young able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Trask from his end zone on 3rd and long. He's got his tight end McKinney right side complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Herbert. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Washington offense
I'm trying to put up 100, so sorry if I'm becoming more toxic, but no, it's not possible. I'm sorry. I warned you at the start of the game.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Montez Sweat It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Trask. And his guys will take.
Oh, can you give me some space? Like, you keep putting me in the red zone.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. They'll try and run it here. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Stevenson now is going to bring this out. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Calvin Johnson, as the first half is winding down. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Take this regular.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's out to the flat for Gibson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll run with Gibson. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 149 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 39 yards. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough.
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 32. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill, and defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, 30 yards. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Trask. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll run here with Gibson. They juked him. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
They're going to try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
On 1st and 10, Trask.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
2nd and 14. Trask now from the 50.
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 34.
What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now with the change in defense, it no longer was.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
He's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, an even 90 yards. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on.
Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Mason.
Tackle made by Chase Young.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Now they run. It's Mason. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Trask. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Setting to throw. Here's Trask. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, 50 yards. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. They'll try and run it here. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your...
There he goes left side. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess they...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And, partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for trophy room.
What a phenomenal...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Toward the back corner of the
Come
end
on,
zone.
Heineke.
He could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this? Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Sacked there by Ray Lewis.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Rolling to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. That's one of those interceptions watching from up here. The quarterback wide receiver just looked a little out of sync.
They did look a little out of sync, and yeah, they're going to examine that when they get to the sidelines, and they'll talk about it throughout next week when they watch the tape. But the guy who's going to be there for him, really in his ear, is his center. Because that's a special relationship for a rookie quarterback. Your center handles your line calls. He gets everyone in the proper position to block. He'll be the first guy back to pick you up after you've been knocked down. And that's the guy you watch the extra film with and try and learn the league.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It got his man complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they've wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they've wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Stevenson now is going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Being chased out left. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. A big play there on the keeper. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
I never knew scoring 100 points was so stressful. 5 for 293, 10 for 322. This nigga really stayed in that whole game. Okay. And don't count the touchdowns. That's what's better, but. I know AG stats are insane. Only one fumble, 24 touchdowns, 24 20-yard runs, longest rush is 94 yards, 7 yards per carry. "24 touchdowns in 24 games." Dang.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. On 1st and 10, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, Newton. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Randy Moss, 71 yards. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Memphis man. And
so AG.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle. And that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Newton now to throw.
Let's go, Jonathan.
Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton.
Let's go, Chase. Nice way to put pressure on that. Let's go.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. They snap it to Newton. Flush to his right.
Come on,
He gets
bro.
this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play there for the Raiders. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, my
And this is
gosh,
caught.
bro.
Touchdown, Raiders. Jimmy Graham there to make the grab. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he returns this to the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys.
Let's go, Calvin. Good throw, Justin.
Along the sideline, what a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here's a give to Gibson.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Aaron Donald able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it.
Oh, oh my gosh, bro.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They fake the give. Newton. He'll buy some time right. Room past the 20. Cam wisely hitting the deck at the end as he slides and has the first as well. On first down, it's Newton. Trying to lay one up deep.
Bro, go for the pick. Oh, you could have got that. Come on,
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A final shot before the break. Newton on the move to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Play action. It's Newton. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dallas Goedert there to make the grab. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews, 69 yards. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your linemen surge, and fire out.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Flushed out right. Taking a shot here for Marshall.
Bro, stop letting this man get these, bro. Like.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there for the Raiders. They'll run on first down. Alexander. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll lead here to a third down. The shotgun snap for Newton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jonathan Allen able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Newton.
Why did he have all that time, bro?
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. On second and goal, Newton eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Newton. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Raiders. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Now he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Touchdown! Brandon Marshall, 27 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw into the hands of Andrews. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, Gibson. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Herbert off of play action. Got a man complete, Calvin Johnson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it.
And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. Throwing here, Newton. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Cousins. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Let's go, AG. Good blocks,
And
yo.
he's got some space here.
Touchdown,
Washington.
Antonio Gibson.
39 yards.
And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete there to Johnson.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25 on 2nd down, Cousins.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now Cousins on 4th down.
Oh, my God.
Here to Johnson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
That's swung out to Mostert. The ball comes out.
Okay,
and it's
Derwin.
Washington that scoops it up. They find some open field here.
Come on, block. Oh my gosh.
There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of them.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. They'll look to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
A first down throw for Cousins. No.
Let's go, Chase.
Lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards to pick up there. On second down, a run with Gibson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
Okay,
Get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A handoff for Gibson. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Herbert.
Good throw.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick,
I don't even know why he's celebrating.
As that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got it.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they just had that pick-6. I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle.
He's got a man complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The 2nd down and 10th there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll throw again. Cousins. And this is Ertz with it. Right side. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Cousins now. Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it down.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Raheem Mostert punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Cousins will try and throw. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at their own 42.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Jackson now to return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead.
On 4th down, Herbert slings this deep from McLaurin.
Oh, my God, bro.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Dances by him. And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jackson now to return.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Second half starts with a run by Gibson.
Oh, what a move.
Let's go, AG.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
109 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On first down, right back to Gibson. Oh, with a juke. It's a first down and more for Gibson.
Bye-bye. Let's go.
Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 55 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
21 is all you're getting now.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
they've got his man complete.
Why is Jamal Adams so slow, bro? Like, this nigga, not 91 speed.
Play that time through the air. 37 yards. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought the field goal team here on first down. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing his Cousins. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on now. Come on, bro.
Incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And this return is going to be home.
You had a little one. You had it.
28-yard
but, bro, your
line.
team just...
Just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go.
You get your team right, though. You
and if you're going to turn the ball over,
know how to play the game.
game,
You'd be good.
your
But, nah, your team not that good, bro.
And it's not looking good for him here.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on a catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Herbert off of play action.
Oh, yeah, Justin?
20 before he's brought down.
I don't know.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once more, Gibson. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Gibson.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the
I'm not
line.
stopping AG from getting in the end
2nd
zone,
and
bro.
goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Herbert.
Not stopping AG from getting in this end zone.
Touchdown, Washington.
Let's go.
Antonio Gibson from a yard out. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Cousins.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw.
Go.
It's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing.
In trouble, and the ball's out. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make?
Oh, like, you should have did that in, like, the 1st quarter, bro. Like, exactly why I'm taking a break when I make the playoffs. Like, I'm not... I got 2 more games, though. I can't lose another one. I got 2 now.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
Yes, sir. I had to. That's my guy. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Smart man.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
We're not out of it yet. Like, but we in the hole for sure. But we're not out just yet.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, it did drop for sure, but
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
I'm not sure. We didn't have Heineke
Call
last
it no
night.
gain
So
on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
Yeah, now we were kind of garbage this year compared to where we should have been, but it is what it is. I'm not ever like surprised because it's Washington slash the Redskins. Like we always find a way to mess them up. Yeah.
Now at 1st down, Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world
Low
of
key, Terry
opportunities for
McLaurin's
this
not even
offense
my
going forward.
best weapon. High key actually is high
They'll
key.
try the air now with Tannehill, and it's hauled in
Okay.
by Jared Cook. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
Wait, which one?
Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big
Let's go,
chunks of
Chase.
yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to
You said a static
when you
key?
do that.
Hold up.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Is it still static? Alright, hold on real quick.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Okay.
So the
Good
defense
deal.
able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my mic.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Bet.
A man who played his college ball here in the volunteer state of Memphis, Antonio Gibson. He'll lose a yard there at 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
And he's got room.
Let's go, AG.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Told you, Terry.
A big play there out of the running game.
Antonio, not my best weapon.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Herbert.
Oh, that was dumb.
He can't get
That was so
rid of it. He's
stupid.
taken down. Javon Curse. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
They'll try the left side with Gibson.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
41 yards on the ground for him so far.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
So Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
I'm
They'll have
not.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
More Tress?
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. It's a 47-yard punt. but they did give up 10 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Henry on first down, but nothing much materializing as he'll get forward only for about a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
On any running play,
okay, Jamal.
They're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
Good play. Let's go, Chase Young.
For this halftime
need to give the coach some highlights
here. Yeah, for real. I thought you got that first down for a second. Let's go.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards.
Well,
this one looks equally as good. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity to push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Calvin?
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Let's go, Calvin.
Taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Facts.
A huge play.
Now my O-line is low-key like nasty. Like crazy nasty.
Now, 1st and 10.
Oh, not right there. I had somebody open too. I'm sick.
About the 37-yard line. Javon Curse picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Keep that clock rolling. Hold up.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And the catch made by Johnson. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Oh, let's go. Good pass. Let's go, T.
Touchdown.
Let's go, T.
As the first half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Beautiful pass, Justin. We in here.
Today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting
Oh
blocks
yeah,
yet.
hold up.
But
Dang it.
Definitely an
Oh yeah.
right there.
Let's go.
The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. final shot here before the break. Tannehill. It's complete to Cook. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He finds his man Johnson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On third down.
Let's go, AG.
And he will be very close to a first
What?
down.
Okay, we good.
To the referee, and that means fourth down.
Yeah, I'm here. I am. I mean, I don't got you, but I will, yeah, for sure.
That'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football, let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak.
Let's go, Jay.
He touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Probably helps your confidence level on those 4th down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end to make sure the ball gets to the first down marker, but also he has to be able to drop his hips and get down behind that offensive line in order to move forward.
That was
Because
bad
if he just
pass.
runs it straight up and down, you and I both know that they'll snap him backwards. Well done there, well executed.
On second down, it's Gibson.
Let's go.
He'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So I ain't gonna lie, Antonio Gibson might be the best running back in the game. One of the best.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that
the
really
catch, boy.
for you.
He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Play action. It's Herbert. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson.
Oh, Calvin.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Escaping the pressure. Herbert has it free. It's picked up by the Titans.
Okay.
And it's a big
I like him.
turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henry. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
Okay, Montez.
Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Call it no gain there.
Sorry, I thought you got that first down too. Let's go. Good tackle, Montez, but beautiful.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And he's got a man, Corey Davis.
Thank you. You could have had a touchdown. Oh my gosh.
Across the 45. A big play.
Bro, I was bunking in like Smooth thought she was about to run that. Good call. That was a good play call. Okay.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Derrick Henry.
You there? Let's go, Ray.
Get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Where my man Brian Iraq for it? I need some sacks. Hold on.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. On the counter, it's Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Henry again on 2nd down.
Okay, good D. Who was that?
Bring up 3rd and 1.
I think that was Eric Wilson. Yeah.
Henry will get it.
Oh yeah, let's go, Sean Taylor.
He is going nowhere.
Okay, Sean. I see you, boy.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock.
One more play.
3 seconds remaining. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Come on, D. Come on, D.
Now Tannehill.
Okay.
And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They have one big call left. Here we go.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. They'll try and run it in.
Let's go.
He is not gonna reach.
Let's go, Sean Taylor. Good game.
They were forced to go for it down 2, but the defense rises to the occasion, and they hold on to their lead. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Herbert now to throw. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Good game.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up? I was going to say
90%? Okay. One more game. It always comes down to the last game too. Like either it's I'm in or I'm out. Like if I win this, I'm going to get some food.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
All Bears team.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Now Fields.
What kind of defense is that, bro?
Catch on the sideline.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And this one too low.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Fields.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a 1st and goal.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. This is Perry. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Fields. Forced out to his...
Let's go, Jamal.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Strip, boy.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time. And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Herbert now. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Herbert off of play action. And trying to get to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football. So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it. Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down and more. And some room to work. And down to the 29-yard line. 2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover down.
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. A 9-yard touchdown there as the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Jack Youngblood.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 1st down, it's Fields.
Rolling to his left.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. For Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we
got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson there to make the grab. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something.
On Herbert, his